equations with variables on both sides. I told you yesterday that the algebra group was going to be doing something extremely similar, and here it is. What do they mean when they say variables on both sides? As you look at the example in red, Africa. But what about the variable? There's two of them. Are they different? No, it's still n. So in other words, they are alike. Very good. Way to use the vocabulary. So anytime I want to move something from one side of my equal sign to the other, how does that happen? How do we accomplish that? Yes? Not necessarily just add. Not necessarily just subtract. Thinking of the word that starts with O. Yeah, it all has to do with opposites. So the first thing I think that you want to focus on is your n's, your like terms. These are both positive. 5n and 3n. How do you know they're both positive? Because they do not have a negative sign in front of them anywhere. If I move the 5, that means I have to subtract 5 from 3. If I take 5 when I only have 3, that's going to yield what kind of an answer? Do you want to work with negatives? You probably want to stay away from them as much as you can. It's easier to work with the positive. So when you have a 5n and a 3n, and they're both positive, it's easier to move the smaller of the two. Let's take away 3n from this side. 3n from 5, leave 5n, leave you with how many n? 2. Here is what we now have, which looks like a typical two-step equation. Get rid of the negative 2 by doing what? Add 2 to both sides. 2n is equal to 8. So you add 2 to both sides. I added it there, got rid of it. Added it there, I got 8. Divide both sides by 2. And n is equal to 4. How do you check it? Plug it in. So 5 times 4 is 20. They're saying 20 minus 2 is equal to 12 plus 6. Is that true? Yeah, because they both equal. They both equal. 20 minus 2 is equal to 18, just like 12 plus 6. 18 is equal to 18, so that's how it works. You've already done your share of moving this other stuff around. Now they're just adding to it, moving the variable, which should be fine. 8y plus a 4 is equal to an 11y minus 17. Which of the y's are you going to move and why? You like that? Good. Which one are you going to move? 8y. Why? Since these are both positive, I move the smaller of the two, and I take away 8y from that side, take away 8y from this side. How many are left? 3y. My positive 4 is left. Now what? Alex. I'm going to add 17 to both sides. Awesome. 4 plus 17 is equal to 21, is equal to 3y. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, so check it. 56 plus 4 is 60. 77 minus 17, 60. Works. Good. All right, now, I'll put the next one up, but I don't want you to be, let's just kind of map it out first. M minus 1 is equal to 9m plus 15. Okay, now, just look. How many m is this? 1m. Is it positive or negative? Positive. Good. Try it. All right. Between m and a 9m, which one should I move? The m. Take 1m from 9m, and we have... So now, this is a negative 1 because the negative sign in front of it. Don't forget that. Don't take that for granted because all the other ones were plus 1 or plus 4. So now, to move the positive 15, I need to do what? Subtract it. So if I'm already at a negative 1 and I subtract 15, where is it putting me? Divide both by 8. A negative 16 divided by a positive 8 equals the m. You plug it in, negative 2 minus 1 is what? Negative 3. Negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. Negative 18 plus 15 is still a negative 3, so they're equal. You plug them in, you'll be able to find your solution. Any questions? Six problems.